Gaslighting is a very dangerous form of emotional abuse that can occur in relationships, in families, or at work. There are some signs that abuse victims need to know to realize that the tactics they're being used on them are from a form of manipulation called gaslighting. It is important for everyone to be attentive to these signs of gaslighting, so we have compiled the top ones for you in this video. So keep watching till the end. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a term that comes from the 1938 play Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into believing she's going insane by constantly changing the intensity of gas lights in their house. It's also used to describe a manipulative person or relationship, where someone convinces another person that they're crazy and their views are unreliable. The term is widely used today because it's an excellent way to describe how some people treat others. If you've ever been in a relationship with someone who tells you over and over again that your feelings are wrong, or that you're imagining things, or that you're oversensitive and paranoid, well, chances are they're gaslighting you. The following signs can help you identify if someone is actually gaslighting you. Number 8. They tell you that no one else has the same problem with them that you have. This is a form of abuse that can be hard to recognize. The person doing it will tell you that your experience is wrong and that no one else sees what you see. This can be used as a way to deny responsibility for their actions or even make a victim feel like they're crazy. It's important to remember if someone tells you there's nothing wrong with them and you think there is, it's because you're right. If someone tells you that no one else has the same problem with them as you do, remember that it doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that person wants to control how you think about this issue so they can continue doing whatever it is without having to change their behavior or accept responsibility for the effects of their actions. Number 7. They deny things that you know are true. When someone is being gaslit, it can be difficult for them to recognize what's happening because the abuser is using techniques that can be effective at making people doubt themselves. They might say, "I didn't do anything," when you know they did. They might deny that something happened when you know it did. They might tell you that your memory is wrong or unreliable when it isn't. The more often this happens, the more likely it is that they're trying to manipulate you and make you question yourself and your memory, which can be very dangerous if it goes on long enough. Number 6. They pretend to be concerned for your mental health. If someone is gaslighting you, they'll try to convince you that what they're doing is actually being done to help you. In this case, they may say things like, "I'm concerned about your mental health," or "You do seem like you're not okay right now." They may even offer help or advice in an effort to convince you that they're trying to help. But what they're really doing is trying to control your actions and thoughts and make you feel bad about yourself. If someone tells you they're concerned about your mental health, but their advice doesn't help or make sense, that's a good clue that they might be gaslighting you and that you should start paying attention. Number 5. They make excuses for something wrong they did and make it look like it's for the overall betterment. If someone is constantly making excuses for why they do the things they do, and if they make an excuse seem like it's in your best interest, then that person is gaslighting you. Gaslighting is when someone makes you feel your feelings are wrong and that they are right, or vice versa. It's a form of emotional abuse where someone makes you feel like you're crazy or have a problem by twisting the truth and making you question your own reality. Number 4. They act like they're always right and don't want to hear your opinion. This is a really important point. If someone tells you that you're wrong about something and they don't want to hear your opinion when you offer it, that's a big sign that they're gaslighting you. It can be really difficult to figure it out. They'll often deny any wrongdoing or misbehavior or even try to convince you that nothing actually happened between the two of you at all. But this behavior is a huge red flag for gaslighting. When someone acts like they're always right and doesn't want to hear your opinion, it means they're trying to control your reality and make it fit what they want it to be. Number 3. They deny things they said or did. One of the ways this is done is by denying something that had already happened or saying there's no way it could have happened and you must be making it up. And if it keeps on being repeated to you, you may start questioning whether what you believe is true or not. It will blur out the actuality for you. This is a common tactic used by abusers and narcissists when they want to control people and get them to believe anything else except what's true. Number 2, they call your feelings irrational. Many abusers will try to convince their victims that they're feeling things that aren't real, like guilt over something they haven't done or anger towards someone who doesn't actually deserve it. They'll tell you over and over again that these emotions are unfounded until the victim starts believing them, and eventually, those undeserved emotions become real because the abuser convinced them of it. In order to avoid being gaslighted, always trust your own instincts, no matter how much someone else might try to tell you otherwise. If your gut tells you something isn't right, it probably isn't. Number 1, they accuse you of things you didn't do. It's important to know that if someone accuses you of things you didn't do, it means they are gaslighting you. This can cause serious damage to your self-esteem and sense of identity, especially if it happens frequently or from a close friend or family member. If someone accuses you of things that aren't true, don't let them get away with it. Call them out on their behavior and refuse to accept any blame for what they're saying. The best thing you can do is validate your own experiences and emotions by remembering that no one has the right to tell you how you feel about something or what happened in your life. Never give up and ask for proof or evidence. And most importantly, never lose your confidence. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting and helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.